Okay, so this one's brief, but I was again on my script era, and this was like in high school, like freshman year, sophomore year. Like I hadn't taken like a script writing course at all. So, but at least I had the basics, guys. I saw a template and I tried. Intro, narrator. Not many people know what. Oh wait, what the fuck? Never mind. Restart. Intro, narrator. Not many people know about what happened on the day of April 1st. I guess I was obsessed with April Fools. They've all been waiting, listening to their TV to see what happened to the three young adults. No one knew what happened. See, it's supposed to say no one knew, but it says no, like KNOW. I cringe. Except for their loved ones. What did they experience? That's a question they all ask themselves. Maybe it's time for the public to know. And I try to like indicate that there's something going on. So I'm like an asterisk. I'm like shuffling papers, thump, clicking when a record starts, stuff like that. Like I was trying to like give direction, but I didn't know how to give it. So that was weird. And then they have like the basic ass names. Lucas Hunter, R something, RKAM. I don't even remember. All I know is Lucas Hunter is one of them. Okay. Recording starts. Let me go. Yo, my name is Lucas Hunter. I'm 19 years old. Nice to meet ya. RK. Hello, my name is Rosaline Kingsley. I'm 24 years old. You know, Rosaline is a really good name. I should keep that. And then there's this random Spanish. Okay. So in my mind, I was like, okay, so this is gonna be like a video, right? And it's gonna be like a recording, and it's gonna be them talking, right? And then there's gonna be one person that speaks Spanish, right? Because I'm like in media, I'm like, why isn't that implemented more? You know, like there's different people from like all over the place. So you're telling me this person's from this place, but somehow they're speaking English? You're telling me they're not speaking their mother tongue, which is Spanish, but I digress. Okay. And then she's like, hey, my name is Aurora Medina. I'm 22 years old. And then look at Andres. You know, before we were hesitant. And then Rosaline's like, about telling you this. And then, you know, like, how sometimes it's like, in movies, they're like, one person speaking, the other person speaking, the third person speaking. It was kind of like that. So I'll say it. Lucas, you know we were hesitant, Rosalie, about telling you this, Aurora. But I think you need to know. But she's saying it in Spanish, you know. Pero creo que necesitan saber. And then all together, how we came to this. Oh, this is a tale of three people and how our lives ended. Okay, so I think I was kind of like, I think in my mind, the concept was there's like these tape recordings of these people, right? Them sort of like explaining and going through like what happened and stuff. And okay, TV, not reporting that static and static were static, just like static. Okay, so like it like the narrator is going, the TV is going, right? But they're staticky, right? In other news, penguins are confused on their sexuality. Great, Anahi. Okay, and then like it's supposed to be like day 1, day 2, sort of like a documentary of their life, of like videos they find and stuff. And then there's a narrator, because of course there's a narrator. Things always happen for a reason, and to find out why exactly it happened, we need to know the root to the problem of the problem is what I meant. And to get to the root, we must start with who it all started with. Not many teenagers get to say they were kidnapped while in an elevator. I think, yeah, so this was like my sophomore, junior year. Yeah, when I got stuck in the elevator with the elevator repairman who freaked out more than I did. We were stuck there for like 2 hours, and I'm just like, sir, please. Yeah, it was my sophomore year because I was like 16. Yeah. And then I did like brackets to like do like change and scenes and stuff. In the Hunter residence, it's 9 p.m. The phone rings. Miss Hunter stands up from the couch where she and her husband had been watching TV. Miss Hunter, hello? There's silence. Lucas? In a panicked voice. Sweetie, what's going on? Aren't you banned from calling from school? So apparently, like, no one could use their phones? Oh, that, yeah. But you see, it's really simple. I am not at school right now. What do you mean you're not at school? I've been taken hostage. Like, like, yeah, dude, just tell your mom. You know what, Mom? You thought I was in school? I'm not in school. I've been taken hostage, dude. I don't know what me I was on. Okay. And then there's a pause, a scream. Are you sure? Maybe he's pranking us. He wouldn't go that far. He's our son. Well, if he is, tell him that we need. Well, if he is, tell him what they need and we will get it to them. You can call his brother and he will help us out. And then Lucas is like, hey, Ma, are you there? Ma, are you there? Well, if you are there, can you please not tell brother? If you do, it will just complicate the plan that Sir has, and he might kill me before his plan is set in action. Mom starts crying. My little baby. So it's true, he has been kidnapped. She sobs. Don't worry, sweetheart, we'll get you back. I promise. He's like, thanks, Mom, just to make things clear. And then the class breaks, obviously, because you need suspense, right? Lucas, is everything all right? There's a lot of screaming. You said you would give me time. Let go. So, like, he's getting, like, dragged and stuff. Day 1 for Rosaline. Background ringing, and there's an answer. Rosaline Kingsley. Hello, Mom. I know you're probably asking yourself where I am, since she laughs. Well, I didn't arrive home. Well, I'm calling to tell you I'm okay and that you shouldn't worry. Just forget about it. Forget about me and I'll forget about you and live your life. 10 seconds of silence. In an irritated and monotone voice. Is that not what you wanted me to say? Yeah, well, I didn't want you to kidnap me. Guess we don't all get what we want. So she's the sassy one, right? So Lucas was a nice one. Rosaline's the sassy one. There's a scream. Lucas is like, hey, let her go. We go back to the narrator. When the call ended, Rosaline's mother looked at the 3 FBI agents to try to trace the call, but like the calls from the other teens, they were untraceable. Motherfucker, I did. Okay. Hold on. What was the last edit? The last edit was supposed to be, like years ago, guys, but now it's today because I accidentally clicked the button, but it's fine. Okay. So, I think this was like, you know the Criminal Minds scene where the one girl gets kidnapped and then they're like in the house, but she has like, I guess, a twin, and then they're trying to like trace her steps and like trying to figure out who she is, and then they figure out like the person is in, I don't know, I watched a lot of Criminal Minds and a lot of them inspired. And so Rosaline's mom is like, is there something you can do? FBI agent number 1, who's female, because I had to verify that. Ma'am, I know you're worried, but we need to be patient. Your daughter is not the only one that was kidnapped. FBI agent 2. She's right. Young man Lucas Hunter and Aurora Medina are also missing. And I'm sure you've seen the news. He's been missing for the past 2 months. So, like, I guess maybe they got taken, like, at different times. I don't recall. Aurora for 1 and your daughter for only 2 days. That FBI agent was sassy. There's definitely papers. What he's trying to say is that we're working on it. But just so you know, ma'am, that we're in a bind here. The other girl, Aurora, was kidnapped from Mexico and brought into our country. We're trying to join our forces. But things have been tough. The U.S. does not want to do that, which I think is kind of stupid. 16-year-old me said it, not me. But yeah, so this was like supposed to be like a small scene or something. I think that's what I was going for. Let's see if I can find. And I thought this was gonna be short, but it wasn't. It never is.